CISCO's Ultimate RPG, one of the most incredible mod packs, adding in everything from crazy dungeons to new and insane dimensions. In this 100 days, it's going to be our goal to do it all, from crafting the very best gear to take out some of modded Minecraft's hardest bosses, including the mysterious Cataclysm gateways, and of course the final 3 bosses of the entire game. A huge shout out to War Thunder for sponsoring today's video, and let's go to our insane story. All begins. On day 1, we spawned in next to a bit of a problem. Oh my god, get me away. Get me away. Get me away. Yeah, I'm out of here. Freaks ready. And after throwing out all the books that we would never read, we only had one thing left. Hey, plus 1.5 attack damage. Give me that. Little amulet to start our journey. Boop. And just around the corner, we found a suspicious looking structure. So using Ultimate to take down an entire tree, we could mine down to see what was happening. Oh, this whole basement. An emerald block, okay. I thought it'd be a chest, not this, but fairs. But once we dropped down, we found one, which had some ingots, including some gold. Now, gold is so important for us, because we picked our class as a demigod, which meant we did more damage and had more health than normal, but we could only eat golden food. So all we needed was to find some carrots and we were set. But we also noticed an apotheosis tower, a structure which is really common and great for the early game. Find the TNT. Here we go. Crack gem of the warlord, very important later on. Lots of gold, some iron, a blessed iron helmet. Gives us more max health. Thank you. This allowed us to make some sweet new iron weapons and find a dungeon that is absolutely incredible. Ooh, and a dungeon dwell as well. Okay, now we're talking. This is it. I need some carrots first. Now that dungeon is incredibly loaded, but without food we were cooked. So I raided the nearby village, finding some pretty weird items. Hello, we've reached this wonder woman.
Another wanderer. Another story to be told.
A yapper, but because of our clean diet, we needed carrots since that was the cheapest golden food. Please carrots. Please carrots. No, carrots. No. Oh, supply ship? No. And just as we thought this village was useless, we finally found what we were after. Carrots! Yeah, 16 carrots! Beautiful. Thank you village. Thank you. I thought you were going to starve me. We're alive, and we're not only alive, but we're doing so well with food. Now I can eat. And we were now ready to defeat our first dungeon and beat this entire mod pack. Oh, I got a dream catcher. Minus 11. Yo, my brothers. Now we headed into the dungeon crawl, mining some coal to get some light, and quickly finding a rare eye which we'll need for later, as well as a decent pickaxe. Oh, efficiency 3 iron pickaxe. Yes, please. Now these dungeons are usually packed with mobs, and the lower down you go, the harder they get. No need to be that loud to us. Okay. Yep, that's where we run a bit. And as we didn't have much armor, one wrong move and we were done for. And this dungeon has a really high chance to spawn a few of these special bags. Ooh, champion loot bag. Right, now this can give us random loot. Okay, champion loot bag. Let's see what we get. 2 bright steel blocks. Oh my god. Wait, hold on. That's 19. Let me cook. Bright steel armor. We can make bright steel armor. Oh my god. Look at that. 7 armor, 5 armor toughness. Make me that right now. Also make me a little chest plate as well. And this armor is only the starting set in this mod pack, which is nuts because when you compare it to netherite, it is much stronger and also a lot cooler. Bro, the drip is nuts. I mean, it's even covering my leather leggings. Huge. We also found items like this gem, which gives us an extra charm slot, as well as a backpack to store all our items, and the loot did not stop there. A lost eye. Now these eyes are super important, but nowhere near as rare as this item which only has a 1% chance of spawning. Oh my god. Slumber of burst simply sword weapon. Oh my god! Okay. This thing, 13 damage. Yo. Whoever's hitting me, yeah? Look at my sword right now. Oh my god. Hold this. Oh, this is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about! And when matched with our bright steel armor, we became an absolute tank in this dungeon. And as we went further down, we found this item, which looks great in theory, but has a really dark secret that we didn't know about yet. There you go. Nice. Another freak, really? Really, dude? And if anyone's playing along, please do not pick up that item, because as you'll see later, it is an absolute joke. But for now, we kept pushing forward, upgrading our backpack and running into a lot more mobs the further we went down. You lot, no decorum, no manners. Oh, champion loot bag again. You know what? Bro! Champion loot bag time. Let's see what we get. Ready? Oh my god, Divine Ruby. A Divine Ruby! That's gonna be huge. Now, considering we started this dungeon with pretty much nothing, we can now fairly say it is one of the best structures in the early game. The Redstone Riot, engineered by... Can I help you? And aside from this freak, we popped everything else in this dungeon. And opening loot bags might be one of the most enjoyable experiences in this entire game. Bright steel. Bright steel block. 2 bright steel blocks. Are you serious? Bright steel leggings. Here we go. Cover me in bright steel. Damn. And we gain resistance as well. Huge. We also found a catacomb which was connected to our dungeon, and that had a ring of night vision in one of its chests, which would make life a ton easier. Give me night vision right now. I can see! I can see. Yes, I'm not going to struggle to see the whole 100 days. And just like that, we finished our first dungeon. And even though we may look super strong, this was only the very beginning. Now on day 6, I learned that we could make a very powerful tool using some bright steel. Hey, the multi-tool. Right, I'll take it. We do not need to do that stuff now. Is this... It's everything in one. Look how cool this looks. Bro, the drip is nuts. And finding a small tower nearby, it was time to check it out. Okay, what's popping in here? What's popping in... Hi. Why do you have so many buffs? Why do you have so many buffs? Why do you have so many buffs? You as well, get over here. There's a green man coming after me. Oh, an apotheotic boss. Yo! Wait. Hold on. Come on. Come on. Damn, that's the first we've taken. Now, this structure isn't anything great, but because we were so close to the world spawn, all these dungeons were incredibly easy, since mobs scale the further you are from 0-0. But the loot here definitely would help us in the long run. Gold for me, gold for me, gold for me, gold. But we had a small problem, because we were completely homeless. And whilst looking for a place to settle down, we bumped into an absolute freak. What on earth? What on earth? Oh my god. Oh my god. Stupid, toxic freak. As well as thieves who wanted our carrots. No, not seagulls. No, no. He's gonna try to rob my golden carrots. These are precious to me. Please, no, no, no. Is he after me? He's after me. What on earth? A wandering baker. Heavenly hunger. Inedible. Do you have anything that's edible for me? You're actually useless. Sorry, man. I've got a strict diet, bro. And the journey for our home continued. I did manage to find a skeleton horse, which drops an undead soul that we'll need for later, as well as a pretty cool dungeon. That's our next target. Definitely that. Oh my god, that is insane. Let's sleep here. I don't like traveling at night. Until we get settled down. That's why I don't like traveling at night. Until eventually we finally found a place to settle down. Looks good enough to me. We're moving in here, bro. I'm not wasting more time looking for a house. Right, this is a temporary place. And this was actually going to be our main base for the entire journey. But for now, I was completely clueless. Right. Just to make it clear, this is a temporary home. This is a little shack, but we're living here for now. It does the job. It does the job. And trust me, by day 100, this area will look a lot more impressive. And it was now time to progress our story by claiming some quest rewards and getting into the massive skill tree. Now, using all our XP, we can buy skill points to purchase these exact perks. And although they don't make much sense right now, this is going to help us become so overpowered in the late game. I then used some of the champion coins we got from the loot bags to open the CISCO shop, where we can buy some pretty cool items. We're going to buy this, which gives us 10 max health when worn. Give me that. Thank you. So I went on a bit of a shopping spree, getting some pretty neat items, neat like today's video sponsor, War Thunder. War Thunder is one of the most comprehensive vehicle combat games ever made, which puts you in massive and insane online battles with over 2,500 tanks, ships, helicopters and planes from 10 major nations, like this Mosquito from World War II to the clean F-18 fighter jet of today. It is also incredibly optimized, running on a brilliant game engine designed to make the game run as smoothly as possible whilst keeping epic visuals. And genuinely, it is incredibly detailed, from realistic graphics to authentic sound effects that get you super immersed in the gameplay and makes you feel a part of the action. I personally like how you can not only customize everything, but also upgrade every vehicle how you want to make it yours. War Thunder is free and available on PC, console and mobile, so join in the fun and use my links below to play War Thunder for free, and all new and returning players who have not played in the last 6 months on PC and console will get a massive bonus pack, including 100,000 Silver Lions, the epic Eagle of Valor skin, as well as an entire week of premium account. But hurry, it's only available for a limited time. Thank you again to War Thunder for sponsoring today's video, and let's get back to where we left off. And we were back on the hunt to raid more dungeons for loot, starting with this stupid pillager ship. Some more of this, some more of that. Hey, oh my god. Hello, loot room. Oh my, oh bro. I did not think this would be in here. You know what? Beds, give me all of this. This is food. When I see gold, I see food. There's someone playing bars over there. Why are you so big? Oh, music guy's gone. How's the hearts looking? 2 hearts still. It's good. Try and get the crit. Try and get the crit. Ah. Magic mirror. Oh, this TPs me straight home. Huge. Huge find. But there was another structure which was a lot larger that we were after. Alright, champion loot bags? Maybe. Netherite? Maybe. Hey guys, I need some loot please. Loot please. Loot please, sir. Sir? Okay. Hold on, you guys gotta hit hard. Loot. Okay. What kind of chest do you open that has 41 iron in it straight away? What on earth? Okay, champion helmet, knockback. Oh, a rock chest plate. We're going to break this down. Enables rolling by sprinting. Okay. Oh, yes, you roll into a rock. What the hell? That's pretty cool, but right still is better. So, sorry, man. And our overconfidence almost cost us our life. Guys, can we chill? Guys, can we chill? Why are there so many of you? Oh my god, my heart. Okay. Relax. 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 Back. Bad dog. Bad dogs. Bad dog. Come on, you freaks. I saw my life flash before my eyes. I saw it flash before my eyes. Right, let's be careful with the rest of this place. So we battled to the top of this tower, providing some pretty sweet loot. Oh my god. 2 enchanted golden apples. This is what we're up for. This kind of loot. Corrupted tome? That's hella XP. Hello. Nah, this guy's our aura, bro. Get lost. Bye, freak. Bye, freak. Bye, freak. Bye, freak. Diamond axe. Yo, what's that hex having it? Oh, forceful diamond axe slayer. It's blue. We're gonna need this. We're gonna need this. Alright. And with this place all looted, it was time to head home and get a heavy upgrade. By first throwing a bunch of useless gems on the ground and placing an anvil to crush them. And then we crush them. Thank you, gem dust. Nice. And using this dust, we can now combine it with some stone to make a simple reforging table, where we can reroll our gear to get bonus stats like we did on our chestplate. The first reforge, so we get more armor, bit of mana and some warding as well. I love this. Now this is the best way to get stronger in this pack, but to get more shards to do it to all our gear, we will need to farm some more apotheosis gear, which for now are just items that have a blue name. And what a better place to find some than a cheeky dungeon crawl. Oh, blue. Something blue. Nice. Right. Blue again. Beautiful. We need all the blue stuff we can get. Flawless draw. Oh, this is insane. This is one of the best gems, I'm pretty sure. On the helmet, yeah, 12% attack damage. Give me that. A flawless crystal. Huge find. And this gem will be super useful in a minute. But for now, I battled our way down, looking for blue items and met an absolute idiot on the bottom floor. What the hell am I playing against? Yo, he's hacking. Champion loot bag, another flawless gem of the warlord. Another blue item. Right, we need these blue items. We're cooking, we're cooking. Keep it moving, keep it moving. End crystals. That I did not expect. 2 champion bags. Diamond swords. Oh, keep finding these rare items. Please feed me more. And after completing the rest of this dungeon, we spammed all our loot bags down, getting tons of bright steel and collected some lava, which once home allowed us to make a very special item. Salvaging table. Here we go. Now we can cook. And by placing all that blue gear in it would allow us to break it all down. And we can salvage all of this. So salvage gives us 20 luminous crystals, enough to reforge all our gear. So that's exactly what we did, getting some extra armor points from our armor and a very special stat on our sword. Yes, we'll take this. Lifesteal and fire damage. Thank you. But the best part is that reforging gave our gear some extra sockets, which allows us to put gems in our gear, like those gems of the warlords in our helmet, giving us a crazy damage increase. And if you remember back to our skill tree, gems is what we're investing in, because later on, they're going to be key to making us do millions of damage per second. And it was time to test our new gear on some local pillagers. That's what I'm talking about now. This is what I'm talking about. Where are the mobs? Is that it? 1 pillager in this whole fort? And always make sure to check the basement of this structure, because you can find some pretty cool loot, and our damage was genuinely so much more impressive. Hello, pillager. Oh, let's go! And at the very top is a mini boss who is considered to be quite strong, but we were just better. Come on then, freak! That's a boss. That's a mini boss, by the way. Cooked because of our gem and our reforging. This gave us some more confidence to go further from spawn, and we found a really overpowered dungeon. Ooh, huge structure, what a roll right now. Hey buddy, hey buddy. And in every mod pack, this structure is always broken, because the zombies here have some leather leggings which are a little strong. Now those leather leggings, I believe, protection 8, yes! That's going straight on our chest plate. Huge. But whilst these guys did drop other protection 4 gear, there was no sign of any more protection 8 ones. Baby zombie. I hate baby zombies. Come on. Oh my god, look how many of them there are. Surely drop me some Pro 8. Drop me some more Pro 8 gear. And unfortunately, none of these idiots did, which was fine because we had more than enough to get some strong gear. By combining books with an anvil can get us some terms of scrapping, which can take enchants off an item and allow us to put it on our own gear. Protection 4 leggings, protection 8 chest plate, protection 4 helmet, without even an enchanting table yet. And what better way to celebrate than to blast some champion coins on these loot crates, which always have a really good chance to drop some cool items. 8% chance of getting whatever the hell this is. Oh my god, the spell book. Oh my god, this is a really OP spell book. Oh, Ancient Codex, yes, this is good. This can only be found in ancient cities, so now unfortunately spells aren't going to be that useful to us, but what we were after was some Godforged pearls. With only an 8% chance, it would allow us to soon access some of the highest level reforges in the entire game. Yes, we got them! Yes. We got Godforged pearls and an Ancient Codex. This, yes. Right, this means that instead of rerolling to rare, we can now reroll to mythical, the highest available one. And by placing down an inscription table, we can learn our black hole spell onto our codex. And spoiler alert, we aren't ever going to use this. As for those Godforged pearls, they'd have to wait, since we need netherite to upgrade our reforging table to be able to use them. And with us now a lot stronger, we wanted to go for a few certain structures which are incredibly loaded. So we headed down into a cave to gather some cobwebs. Thank you, only 4 of you. Which would allow us to make one of the most brilliant items in all of modded Minecraft. Bang! Right, okay, now we can actually search for any structure that we want to find. Now the structures we were after was any of these heavenly ones, since they have a high chance to have some netherite and other useful stuff. And we were just going to go for whichever one was closest. 3,000, we got a winner, 3,000 blocks away. So we got running, finding a village on the way which had all the food we need to keep us going. Carrots, thanks. Carrots again. Thank you. You're supplying a lifetime of food, boys. And did a quick magic trick to get a friend. Get my backpack, boy. Idiot. And as we got further out, the mobs really started to scale. Level 20. Ooh, we're scaling. Before finally finding what we were after. There it is, a big one as well. Big ship. Let's go. Compass. Mwah. Love it. So we scaled our way up and put our waystone down. Flying machine of death. Nice. Oh, okay. Good timing. Oh god. Let's relax. Okay, let's relax. I think one. Right this water. Come on, you rats. Come down here. Oh, good lord. He's gold. I'm not too sure. Okay, we can take out level 20 mobs, but a golden level 20? That's where things get a bit. Hi. Freak. Any loot here that you have? Yep, secret chest. Thank you. Netherite! I was right! And this place was an actual circus. Oh, they're all rocking netherite gear. Come on, then. Come on! Hey, bad dog. Bad freaks. Oh, is that netherite sword? Yes, please. Netherite sword, huge. And a player head. Cool. And thanks to all our hard work, we were taking all these donkeys on easily. Oh, my brothers. Merry Christmas, rats. Come here. We then met some guy who wanted to burn down the entire ship. No. Did not burn the ship whilst I'm on it. I still haven't found all the good loot. Good lord. Hello. You're gonna cook us all in here. You're gonna cook this whole ship, bro. Okay, stopped it. Oh, no, I haven't stopped it. Okay, let's do quickly. Take this blazing core, we'll read about it later. So we jumped off, and thanks to our lost engine from the first dungeon dwell, we took no fall damage, and headed home to repair our gear, before heading to another heavenly structure not too far away, when we bumped into a pillager block party. Hello! Oh my god, how many mobs? Hey! Hey! Are you guys gonna shred my armor? Right, they have to have good loot if there's this many pillagers, right? And these guys absolutely ruined my armor, especially these speedy zombies. Why these zombie villagers are wacky like trucks? And we desperately needed some mending, so we went home and got our friend out of the backpack. Welcome to the temporary home, my boy. Librarian. Right, I need mending, mate. I ain't even trying to get mending. I'm stuck. I'm fed up with my armor breaking. And this mod pack even has this reroll feature, which is amazing. But even with it, we weren't getting any mending, so I came up with a theory. Alright, watch this. It's called the Ultimate 5. You press 5 in a row, you don't look at the book. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Mending. Ew. But this guy was the most stingy person on the planet, and it took us ages to finally get that sweet book. Mending! Oh my god! Okay, 32 emeralds per. You are scamming the life out of me. But you know what? I don't have a choice. Okay, get the hell out of my bed, boy. A book. I'm gonna book you in a second if you're not careful. Alright, mending 1, mending 2, mending 3. I need 2 more emeralds. You serious? Come on. Come on, bro. Just give me a little... Oh, don't give me a discount, you greedy idiot. Oh, give me a discount, thanks. But, whatever. We then slapped up all our gear with mending and went to loot that watchtower, which didn't have anything we really needed. Iron? I was looking for netherite, really. Okay. And before we knew it, we were back on the road, heading to the other heavenly dungeon and seeing some old faces. Oh, it's one of those ones. That's what chased me on day 1. Yo, so cool. Hey, that's what we're after. Come here, come here. You try chasing me on day 1, yeah? Yeah, idiot. Come here. Okay, we'll leave first. So, as we stacked up here, I truly did feel invincible. To the point I took the mick out of the Waystone name and put some joke. We might be in trouble. That's a fitting name, you know. Remember, as long as we keep swinging, we're fine. That's it. As long as we can keep swinging, we're good. Huh? What? We may be in trouble. We might be in trouble. Now at this point I was beyond confused. So I popped a few XP bottles to get back, and as soon as we touched our body, we got fried. Bro. And this problem just kept happening every time. Bro. What do you do? What do you do? It was fine. It was fine until this thunder, until Thor himself was on the ship. So yeah, it tilted me pretty hard. But eventually, after tunneling under, I could grab our stuff without getting smited. Oh my god. Oh my god. Get me out. I don't even have levels to get out. And jumped off the ship with all our stuff. Get me out. Okay, and right into this. Whatever it was busted. It smoked me so hard. Ship, you've defeated me. I'll be back. Can I use this to be epic entrance? Epic? No epic exit for me today. Now the truth was, we were actually getting smited by a certain item in our inventory, not a mob. But for now, that cursed thing was letting me live, and later on you'll see how we discover what that item is. For now though, my confidence was in the bin. So I made some netherite to cheer me up, which we could combine with some bright steel to make this. We get dark steel. We can get our first dark steel chest plate. Okay. But until we could afford the full set, we wouldn't do it just yet. And it was time to enter one dimension which could change our entire story. Might as well make it look nice. The Nether. Alright, we're ready to take it on. I mean, I don't know if we are, but I'm just hoping we find a little something there. So we headed in and checked our map to find a bastion as well as this. And there's also spirals. Ooh. Now these spirals are usually quite a good place to find netherite, which would help us a lot to upgrade all our gear to dark steel. And as it got closer, we could confirm it was them. It isn't spiral. Okay, huge. Huge! I just can't be here. And for every block in the nether meant 7 blocks in the overworld, which led to mob levels being much higher. What level are you guys? 39. Okay. This might be a death wish, but I don't see another option here. The only thing I can think of for netherite is here. So we mined in, and the guys who lived here weren't the most friendly. Anyone? Ah, hello. Hey buddy. Hey buddies. Thank you. Some gold. Any chests? Okay, come on. You're meant to be giving me the good stuff here. No, I promise this place has good loot. Okay, why the first chest would be that bad? And that's when it started to rain piglins, and they were so much easier than that damn ship. Please. Okay, come here. Come here. Doable. Very doable. Hey, tell me superior scrap. Hold on. Bro, I literally just fought Thanos on that shit, bro. These guys are alright. And now that we knew we were safe, all we had to do was rob each spiral. Hey, buddy. Oh, you got lucky. Give you a haircut with that one. Bye. Freak. But the loot here was a little disappointing. Why did it let me down? I didn't come all the way here for a bastion ring. But I think that is pretty good for us right now, actually. Let me put that on. That was before we started to get really lucky. That's what I'm talking about. Here we go. Here's where things start to look lovely. We get a glacier ring max health of the sun. Does fire damage plus 20 max health. Yes, tier legendary. A legendary ring. A bastion eye. Right, let me put this ring on. Hold on. Bro, give me my extra hearts right now. I knew I should be in this place. And the chest really started to get better. Finding more ancient debris and even a crazy ingot. Netherite ingot. Netherite ingot. Finally, we found some netherite. Let's go. Pure netherite. We also found tons of gold blocks, which were more than enough to keep us fed for this entire journey, as well as a friendly idiot. What's up here? A golden trader. Where we could swap out 4 ancient debris for 5 netherite scrap. And as we finished looting all the chests, we had enough to get a total of 4 dark steel to upgrade our armor to the next level. Bang! Dark steel, baby, let's go! Right, now with this set, we get once every 5 minutes if damage is taken greater than max HP is 5 with 10 HP. Bro, mwah. And it was now time to finally make this place into our permanent home. I kind of accepted that this may be the forever home, so I'm gonna start fixing this up now. So we started by knocking down the ceiling and the walls to get a bit more space. Okay, nice. Now time to reorganize this house. So hitting a ton of trees allowed us to make a whole wall of chests. See, in mod packs like this, where there are so many items, you need to have an easy way to store it, and this is by far the best way. By making a redstone comparator, we can combine it with wood and diamonds to make an inventory connector, as well as a storage terminal, which we can upgrade to a crafting one, and that's all you need. If I connect it like this, and here, yes, it's working. Boom, all our items in one place. So if I put my stuff away now, all I have to do is put it, just drag it in here. Brilliant, brilliant. Now, we don't have to dig through chests. Oh my god, how many withered tomes do I have? And yeah, you'll find stuff that you never even knew you had doing this, and makes it a lot easier to craft complex recipes like this weapon. The Glacius, a legendary axe passed down and wielded by a leader of Waffles. Now this weapon will be used later on to make the strongest sword in the entire game. I did spend some time reforging and putting some gems into some of our new items before heading into a cave to gather some stuff when I found this chest. Slaying creatures drop 25, oh my god, huge. And this will be key to helping us get thousands of levels of XP that we'll need to make all our gear overpowered. We then use a deep slate we just mined to make a scroll forge, which allows us to make a useful spell that will help us out a ton, as well as another cool one. Recall spell which can TP us home from anywhere, and lightning bolt. Oh yeah, we're gonna have fun with this. I then headed to a village to nab a friend since our mending one went missing. Baron, thank you mate, come on mate. And kept rolling his traits to get an enchantment called Capturing, which would make mobs have a chance to drop their spawn egg, allowing us to put it into a spawner and make it into an infinite XP farm. But we were getting everything but capturing, including this. Mending, and he's selling for 12 emeralds. Bro, we actually got scammed by the other guy. And he ran off as well, it's the worst part. If I ever find that guy, yeah, ropes for him. But eventually we managed to hit it. Capturing 5, yes, we got it. Okay, here we go, capturing 5. And so after buying the books, we needed XP to combine them. So we went into the Nether and farmed some XP right next to an ancient battleground we found on our compass, and got enough XP to combine the books and put it on our sword. Hey, capturing 7 on the sword. Okay, now this gives us I think a 2% chance to drop the spawn egg. If they drop their spawn egg, we can then make these into a farm. And this ancient battleground has ancient knights, who we wanted to drop an egg because they drop netherite when they die. But they do hit like a truck. Good lord, good lord almighty, my health. I'm so scared of him. I'm so scared of this man, he's walking me down, bro. And with only a limited amount of them, a 2% chance was nothing. And as we got to the last one here, we stood no chance. Definitely not, it's a golden one. So that was our first choice out the window for our spawner. I then went home and used a tome of scrapping to put sharpness on our sword since we were getting bodied by those guys, and made an XP tome as a backup. Great, we can store our XP in here so that if we perish, we don't lose all our levels, thankfully. And now back to Nether. Well, we were going after a nearby Nether fortress, but on the way, we finally got our 2%. I got an egg. A magma cube spawn egg. Okay, nice. We got our first captured. I don't know if I'd want to make a farm of these guys. Now the plan was, whilst we explored, we would hopefully get more interesting eggs, like this wither skeleton one we picked up quite quickly. As for this fortress, we headed down into its basement, where we met a very strange guy. Get back. Oh my god, trying to trick shot me and stuff, bro. Okay, I don't know what kind of smoke you're on, but if you're on that one hit smoke, I'm not interested. Go away. Go away. Here we go. Nice little... Nope. Bad pig. Good pig. Good pig. And after dealing with him, we started to find chests with epic loot and strange names. Okay. Spelunkers reinforced the Rome pickaxe of the... What waffle are these names, bro? Which we could break down into epic dust to get better reforges, but we also found ones even better. Oh, okay. Sorry? Now this golden name is Mythic Reforge Rarity. It is the highest one you can get and are either found in chests or made by Godforged Pearls, which we already had. But before focusing on reforges, I wanted an enchanting table set up. So going to find some books, I found some crazy loot in a random house. Dragon's Breath? Yeah, sure, this might be the most loaded house I've ever seen. As well as grab a few villagers, one for vibes, and the other one to become an expert hunter. Because at max level he could sell us ghast tears, which we would need to make some of the craziest bookshelves. But this guy was an absolute idiot. Come on, you got expert now, and then you give me the ghast tear. No ghast tear. Ooh, you're a rat. So we had to build just a basic enchanting setup, which is incredibly weak. Now we need to replace these bookshelves with the hell shelves. But to get hell shelves, we need regeneration potions, which need ghast tears. So let's take this bow, head into the Nether, and hunt a few ghasts down. Now those hell shelves are crucial to our progress, so I spent ages trying to find ghasts, but these guys did not want to show up anywhere. Eventually we did manage to find 2 of them, and neither of them wanted to drop a single tear. That could have been everything I needed. And so it was back to trading, but this time I had a plan, which involved going up to a sky village to borrow something. Right, now it's time to begin the great capture of every villager. Oh, yeah. Enjoy that last trade, boy, because you're never doing that again. You're with me now. You lost a job with me. Okay, it's everyone. We've got the whole sky village over here. So making a bunch of Fletchers, these guys would sell us enough emeralds to hopefully get a ghast tear from the hunter one. Our job is to get as many sticks as we can and feed him and get a ghast tear so we can start breaking the pack. Got it? Yeah, nice. And I can't believe I'm saying this, but this was the biggest struggle I have ever had. Getting a single ghast tear trade. No ghast tears! No ghast tears, really? Time to terminate you. Okay. Get into the Nether, boy. Get into the Nether. Good, he's gone. Alright boys, that's what happens when they don't listen. You, replacement. And we burnt through so many days because they only sell it once we max their level, which costs tons of emeralds. And luck was most definitely not on our side. Why would you do that to me, bro? Why now look? Now look what happens to you. Now look what happens to you, bro. Idiot. And honestly, I got so tilted spending hours trading that I went to check in on how these donkeys were doing. So with the days slipping by, we have to put the ghast tear hunt on hold. But don't worry, we're about to find one very soon in a place we've already been. But by day 40, it was time to get a ton stronger by collecting some spawners with a silk touch pickaxe to make our first mob farm. There we go, drops a spawner. Huge. Okay. And after looting up a few more, it was time to build an overpowered farm right next to our home, which first involved leveling out an entire chunk to make a flat platform. This should be good for now. Beautiful. We then created a 2x2 gap in the middle, which will be where the mobs drop. I went up 4 blocks on each side, as well as another 4 in each direction at the top to make a diamond shape, which we could then fill in and put some fence gates down. Okay, nice. But whilst we headed to get more blocks, our people had been attacked. No. Oh my god. What the flip happened? Oh my god. Okay. What on earth just happened? I lost all my boys. Okay. Back to the mob farm, bro. Screw those guys anyway. We then finished building up the box itself and filling in the water on each corner to push the mobs down and put hoppers down for any loot. We also made sure to claim the chunks using our map so the mobs don't accidentally destroy anything, and all that was now left was to place down the spawners and turn them into wither skeleton ones thanks to our capturing enchant. Beautiful, beautiful, look at it, it's so beautiful. And just like that, we had completed our XP farm. Nice, nice, it's a beginner farm, but it does the job. Easy XP, easy to kill. And by right clicking the spawners with soul lanterns would make them work even if it was daylight outside. But before we could get our huge power spike, an old enemy returned. What do you mean I just got smited? By this Thor again? Now, so at this point I realised that there has to be something very wrong, because this couldn't all be from a single mob, since it now happened on both a ship thousands of blocks away and now at home. And that's when I found this poster on the Discord, showing that we have been getting trolled from day one because of this stupid item that I thought was great. Oh my god, it's this! All our opinions come from this! It's smiting us, you are vulnerable to magic and lightning, it's smiting us that- Get this crap off. Ugh. Oh my god, I can't believe it. Oh my god, I can't believe the whole time has been because of you. I was so lost what we were dying from randomly. Oh my god. It all makes sense now. Wait, that meant that the Thor was me. I was boring myself the whole time. What do you know, huh? Strange world. And whilst farming, I realised that we could now go back to that ship and smoke the entire place. Right, come on. Hey guys, remember me? Oh, good lord. Remember, we're still quite weak here. And we found some pretty sweet stuff here, like chorus fruit and even a stupid ghast here. Huge. Huge ghast. I've been looking for these. Ghast is spawn here? Oh my god, everything's coming together. Everything's coming together now. I then went home and claimed some quests to get some more regen potions, and brewed up some more with ghastes to make a much stronger enchanting setup. And we can actually upgrade these bookshelves by enchanting them. Infusion. So now we're going to infuse them to get even stronger. But to infuse it we need 45 levels. And after getting all those levels, we could infuse and then upgrade it to a glowing hell shelf, which once we had enough of them will give us some of the most groundbreaking enchants in the game. But to infuse all our hell shelves, we would need tons of XP, and that would take ages to grind. So I placed down one of our guys and rolled him to get a Knowledge of the Ages book, which would turn all enemy drops into XP and made this process a ton easier. All their drops are now being converted into XP. Yes. Give me enough levels to max out all my health shelves. And without this enchant, this would have taken ages. But after gathering some glowstone, we could put them all down and made some Tome of Boots, which can only get boot enchants to test out our new setup. Frost protection, this is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about. And we could also now afford to upgrade our reforging table to start our journey in getting the most OP build possible. For the godly reforging table, right. Which allowed us to now use those Godforged pearls we got earlier to get the best reforges. We see that it costs 150 levels to get one. And since our Lich Blade was now a farming weapon, we needed a new main one, which thanks to the CISCO shop and all our bright steel, we had a special one in mind. There we go. The Adjudicator. Boom. This is our new main weapon. Now that's been a lot of grinding, but here is where it's all going to start to come together. By using our enchanting table, we can get some looting enchants, which when stacked with Knowledge of the Ages, leads us to getting easy levels. Alright, one swipe. Two swipe. Oh yes, look at those levels of the looting now. Now our weapon and armor isn't our final set, so we can mess around with it when it comes to reforging. But generally, you always want to reforge your weapons to get a stat called crit chance or crit damage. Plus 56% crit chance, plus 10% current HP damage. That's quite good. We'll take this one. One of those. Oh, our first godly reforge. Oh my god. And whilst this may all look complicated, trust me, it's quite straightforward once you get going. And as this was our mid-game armor, I didn't care too much about the reforges or the gems that we put into our gear, as it was all pretty random. But thanks to all our levels we've been grinding, I found a bunch of sword enchants to put on our Adjudicator to become an absolute menace. Look at this. Look at this stuff. Bruh, this is so silly, this weapon right now. And I did the same with some of our armor, and sunk a ton of XP into our skill tree, which targets stacking gems with damage, and trust me, this is how we'll be one-shotting bosses left, right and center. But to max it out, we would need much more XP. And believe it or not, there is still a way for us to get tons more. By brewing XP bottles, we can get a potion called Ancient Knowledge, which heavily increases XP gained, But we needed some blaze rods to make it, so I made a spell which would help us out a bit.
Where is Angel Wings? How long's that last? 9 seconds. Is that it?
Now this is such a cool spell because it gives us a temporary elytra for only a few seconds before letting us just drop.
Okay.
Okay, we'll take it. And whilst going to farm blazes, we got jumped by a piglin.
We sit down. Let's test how you do damage. Oh yes. Oh, he almost got me there. Rat.
We then got everything we needed to make the charm, and this XP jump was so worth it.
Easy. Look at that.
I then used some chorus fruit to make all the mobs have no brain and farm up skill points before making a very special friend.
I'm a man on a mission right now. Man with a purpose. Right, Bob has been made. Now he tests how much damage we do per hit, and right now we're doing just 60, 70, not enough basically, nowhere near enough. And right now, this is how we're gonna get more.
So we farmed up more XP and sunk it into our skill tree. And don't worry, I'll include a screenshot later of the full tree in case anyone's playing along.
Social interactions, they're calling me alone now, that's not nice.
And found a very special recipe for a ring I wish we made earlier.
It gives us 20% increased health and armor. Huge find, huge find.
And when it comes to curios, we want them all to have that crit chance or damage reforge, because that is how we're gonna do tons more damage.
So our crit chance right now is 15%. If we put on the necklace, what does that go up to? It's all 38 just from the necklace. Okay, we now break into 100 DPS. Nice, but not nice enough. I need more damage, more damage.
So I kept on reforging all our accessories for crit stats, and even made a research table which gave us some more details on some of our stuff. But the more accessories we got meant the more crit we can get, and there was some we could get from some beginner bosses that were really strong.
Okay, let's see. This is a boss apparently, let's see how quickly we can smoke him. Oh, hello. 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 Oh, half his health in one hit. Nice. You like that, Hunter? You like that, you idiot guy? Attacks sometimes do more damage, affected by luck. We need that, and we need to reroll you as well in here. Crit attack and crit damage, you know the thing.
And we actually fought him twice, because he has another accessory we can get, and sure enough, our damage was starting to go up.
Right, well, let's see how much damage we're doing now. Okay, 200 damage, 200 damage.
And literally, so many different accessories can get crit, like ones from the Aether, which are really cheap to make with just a bunch of iron, and our damage was starting to look really good.
Oh yeah. Oh yes.
And trust me, we'll be getting to the millions of damage per second later on. For now, we purchased a few spawn eggs for some of the beginner bosses to test our damage.
Right, let's summon them in one by one and fight them. This is to know if we're ready for bosses, these ones. So you, okay. 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 Oh, we got a gem of samurai as well. Thank you. Oh, good gem of the samurai. Thanks, man.
And these idiots got smoked.
Ah, what do you know? The 7 Deadly Sins chapter has now been completed. We did it all.
And those Gem of the Samurais make us a ton stronger because they higher crit chance. And it was now time to go after the Ender Dragon, who to get to, we would need 12 unique eyes, which we did not yet have.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
So we just needed 4 more, one of them being dropped by the Wither.
Oh, level 77, low-key. Oh, low-key, he could be a problem. We need to get close with him, otherwise we're kind of cooked. Is he done? He's done! Oh my... Can this waffler stop it? Hey, buddy, stop it. 2 with eyes, nice. We one-tapped that idiot. That stupid idiot got one-tapped.
As for the next one, we could use our compass to find an igloo which could have a cold eye. But me having the attention span of a spoon got distracted by something else. Hold on, what's going on up here? Hey buddy. Let's see. One shot. One shot. One shot. Look at it, it hit me kind of hard though. Eviction time, boy. Oh wait, hold on. This kind of invoker. Evoker can drop the eye. An evoker eye could be here if this is a pillager place. Hey yo, we're living up here. An evoker. I hate the people making me blind. Stop making me blind. Anyone else in here? Evoker eye? Get lost. But unfortunately, our luck stank, and there was no eye here for us.
Champion loot bag. Hey, I'll never say no to that.
And it was onto the igloo, hoping that it had an eye.
Have a basement. I know you have a basement, this one. Yes, basement. Yes, cold eye. Thanks. Right, next. I'm not gonna question this. Next, we go for a buried treasure,
which would also have an eye, but on the way we bumped into a big boy.
Wait, there's a boss bar? Where? Hey! A boss! Yo, let's do him. Is he dead? Oh, that's so unfortunate. He was level 100 as well. He had a whole life in front of him.
And eventually we made it to the treasure.
It's here. Thank you. Aye, we are on the odds right now.
And for the last one, we just had to find an ocean monument, which we nosedived into and found a beautiful sight.
Yo, hold on, this is a lovely place. Oh my god. Right, I'll be back up to check it all out later. For now, time to get our eye. Hello, Elder Guardian. Oh, got the eye. Well, the loot would go up, logically. Oh, there. Nice, Guardian eye.
And we can now put all our eyes all together.
That's right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. All eyes done. We need to make these into their proper eyes.
With the witch eye just needing an eye vendor, but the other one needing a very scary item.
Rotten No, it needs a ghast it. Ooh, not again.
Now with all the ways to get one, I did not trust any of them. The only one would be to find a new heavenly challenger, which took a minute.
Hello. That's definitely the one that had the ghast here last time. So unless our luck is really bad, should be fine. Hello. Bam. Ghast here. Huge. Easy. Right, let's get these rooms. Can I punch it? You reckon I one hit him with a punch? What does a punch do? Oh, 2 hit him with my hand. I have 1 ghast here. I'm happy with it. That's all we need anyway. Oh, 2 more ghast tears. Hello. Soul Pyre. Yo. 3 attack range, 1 attack speed, 18 attack damage. Yeah, it's worse than our current sword, but it does look cool.
I will never end up using this, because the next weapon we'll go after will be the best one in the entire mod pack. And thanks to that ghast here, we could now make our last eye.
Boom. That's all 12 eyes.
But before going for the dragon, I learned that we could make a ghast portal, which would spawn in a few waves of ghast for us to farm.
Easy ghast farm. Just out of 4 tiers we can get infinite.
And to avoid them cooking our whole house, we had to go to that village next to the Thor incident ship when I noticed a new boss nearby.
There was some bud here the whole time, and I never know. Let me kill this boss quickly, bro. Freaks! Come, boy. Wait, he had 37,000 health. Was that 3,000? I didn't see it properly.
And farm the ghasts in peace without worrying about a fireball cooking our house. And their ghast tiers would be used to upgrade our farm to spawn in more mobs. And there was still some of those beginner bosses that dropped some cool accessories to get our crap that we had to deal with.
Where? Thanks, man. Bro.
So we made some more accessories out of this, and the last mini boss I wanted to do before the dragon was a flying shark.
Come here. Flying fish. Oh no, not good. Thanks, buddy. The mossy tooth. There we go, the mossy tooth. The caged heart. A beautiful item which we will reforge to get crit damage, hopefully. Crit damage and crit chance. We'll take that, thank you. Damage test. What was it? Oh, 750. Can we get that? 800. 800 damage. Lovely. Per second as well, not even per hit, bro.
And it was now time to go after some main bosses.
Wow, look at the shading on him. Crazy. Give me the eyes. Time to cook a dragon.
We then used a compass to find a stronghold, which turned out to be pretty close.
Wait, there's one underneath us. Which way? Compass stopped being weird.
And we tunneled straight down into it.
Not too bad. Thank you, compass.
And we brought our Silk Touch pickaxe to get one of the most important items in the entire game.
Silverfish spawner, right. One of the most OP spawners in the entire pack.
And the loot here wasn't too bad either.
Oh, Midnight Robe. Huge. Huge. This is really good.
But we were here for only one reason, which was to cook a dragon. And the eye in our inventory did not want to stop yapping.
Waffles back.
The end is almost like a fever dream.
You're like a fever dream. Right, let's just test that on an Enderman. Do we one-shot Enderman? It's 700 health. He dropped... Wait, what the flip? That Enderman just dropped netherite. I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready. Come on. Where is he? Huh? Oh, hello. There he is. Right. Oh. Bro. Nah, that's... I may have broken the back.
And that dragon had nearly 100,000 health, which is crazy considering that we are not even 1% of the way there to our endgame strength. And we started to have issues with that dragon egg. And somehow we ended up with 2 different eggs.
This dragon was in fact pregnant with 2 eggs. The torch strat doesn't work? Okay, we've got to take him home. Right, bye!
Oh, man, what a hard fight. What a crazy dragon fight, man. That was intense, bro. That, like, he put me through it.
Minecraft, let's go!
Now, whilst one of these eggs will hatch to give us a pet ender dragon, the other one is glitched and will have a very interesting surprise. As for all the XP, we sunk it into our skill tree, which when combined with the blessing of our class, gives us bonus crit damage once we kill the dragon, and this brought us to a whole new level.
Right, how much damage is this thing we're doing per hit now? Okay, bro? Bro. 9,000 damage a hit. That is so silly.
And with us so strong, we can now work towards our final set of armor.
Right, 1 dark steel combined with netherite gives us the Fell King. We can upgrade Fell King into Sylvie's armor, which is what we want. The only problem is we need a lot of netherite.
And so we had enough netherite to upgrade our diamond gear into netherite and upgrade some of it into Fell King, which we would upgrade later on to get the best set of armor in the entire game.
This armor set looks sick. Oh my god, I can't wait to use it.
But we'll get to that later, because right now it was time to boss hunt. And after putting the last few gems on our weapon, we were now going to destroy the mid game.
Okay, can we break 10,000? Maybe? 10,000 damage, right? 11, 13, 14,000 damage. Love that. Oh, hey, I need fish. Okay, you, I don't know what's hatching in there. You're still on fire. I need to go fishing.
So I flew over and farmed some fish to tame him, but when I got back we had a small issue.
What the? Is this egg glitched? It's just summoning infinite. Okay, hold on. Let's tame you first. No, we need it to... There we go, tamed by me. Alright, brilliant. You, outside.
Now every time we right click the glitched egg, it will start to spawn in another one. And so after taming, I headed in the end to find an elytra. But with an end city so far away, we needed those dragons to grow up so we could ride them there. And after farming, we could finally do it.
Oh yes, okay. Right. Part of the elytra.
And by teleporting him in using waystones, we were officially on our way.
Come on, boy. Let's go, I got a dragon!
But on the way, we bumped into a certain structure.
That's a dungeon. Hold on, let's see if we can do it. Screw it.
And this place wasn't the most friendly.
Okay. Let's just try one him. Okay, one tapped him. Oh, that was a Godforged Bell. Thanks.
And this place was full of the strangest people.
Oh my god, hello. Oh my... Bro, that was one of the scariest things I've ever seen.
And it was time to face off with the boss of this place.
Oh, one tap, or we're cooked. Golden apple, I don't know if you're gonna help, but let's go.
Now don't worry, this donkey will be back for a 1v1 later and he will be a ton stronger. As for now, we finally hit the city and managed to get what we were after.
Oh, elytra, here we go. Nice, finally. Orb of temporary flight.
And the loot here was pretty decent.
Another orb of temporary flight. You know what, I might have to... Hey, carved netherite pickaxe of waffle. Love that. Another Godforged. Okay, the end might be good for this stuff.
And the only things that would be really useful here were these orbs of temporary flight, which would be useful later. I then decided to spend champion coins on skill points so that we could max out our skill tree.
And that is skill tree, max 115, you cannot go higher.
And as promised, here is the max out skill tree that you want to go after in this pack if you're going for a crit build. And it was now time to enjoy our strength on some of the bosses this pack has to offer.
Huh? Oh, okay, like little rat cages. Okay, in order. Last one. Come on, the box. Freak. Come on. Come on. Oh my god, my villagers.
And I gotta say, some of these bosses are really weird. Like this one where we had to make a chalice and use our nether star to summon him in our back garden.
Hi. Yo, you're so cool. The nether man, I've never seen this. Idiot. Okay, Loki, he hit me hard.
But we were going to step it up and go for some of the harder mid-game bosses. And on the way to one, we found this.
It's a Nether monument. That's so cool. Since when was this a thing?
And inside is a very special block.
Oh my god, block of netherite. Oh my god. Hey, come to me. Mwah, block of netherite.
Ah! Now I did pop an orb of temporary flight to try and find more, and whilst we didn't find any right now, there is still much more around that we'll be back for. And after travelling for a little, it was time to take out the next idiot.
Yo, my slime. Where is the netherite monstrosity? Let's see, I give him 3 seconds. Waystone down, just as before. He's invisible. Hey! Oh my god, there was one. It was 1 second. 1 second.
And this guy has a cool pet that we can get for ourselves.
Oh, the netherite monstrosity, level 68. Okay. Apparently, if I tame him with this... Okay, the problem is, we can't get him back home. Now, someone told me I have to murk him to bring him back. I'm closing my eyes, bro. I can't watch my boy. I can't. I hope that I can revive you, my friend. Oh, you do? Nice. Oh, no, I can just... He's facing the wrong way. Power source? He's back! Yo, my brother. I mean, you're a much lower level, but that's okay.
Now, this guy was here for pure vibes and vibes only. And whilst there's no denying that we have become so strong, there is still a long way to go if we wanted to beat the hardest bosses. And using our netherite, we could start to make the ingot for the endgame armour. But it was not only really expensive, but complicated too, needing tons of different things. And 2 Phrygium ingots cost us 9 netherite, and we would need 4 more to complete the set and weapon, which is pretty long. So I decided to do just 1 more boss before going for the set.
Alright, down the Dead King. Sir, I'm here for an interview. Interview, sir. Sir, interview. Let me in. King. Alright, boys. I have a meeting with the big boy up here, so if we can all be as kind as to perish. Oh, emerald block. Can I take us? Sorry, mate. Can you just... Thanks. Okay, let's go. Yes, epic boss fight. Sorry. Oh my god. It's an idiot. Come here. Come on, buddy. Yeah, at this point, I'm not even going to pretend to be surprised.
And so it was now back to the armour, where we would need much more netherite, and where better to find some than in a new nether monument.
Here we go.
Now alongside the standard netherite block, there is also some more debris on the same floor.
Is it in here maybe? Yes, in here. So apparently, you look at this. This is silly. Right, let's vein mine this. 18 ancient debris. Yosh.
As well as a second netherite block right underneath the first one. And after finding the rest in the original dungeon, we were left with more than enough.
This is silly.
But before heading home, we got attacked by a stupid mosquito.
Ugh! Good lord. Look at our health. We're just so squishy.
And that's exactly why we needed to complete this armor set. And so, using some of our netherite, we completed the 6 Phrygium ingots to make our final set of gear.
Right. Smithing table. Bang. Bang. Sylvie's leggings. So, reduces incoming damage by 20% and grants a 10% boost to health. Beautiful. And boost attack by 7% of total health. That's how we're going to do the most damage. So, let's make this set, shall we? Sylvie. Gosh. Gosh. Here we go. Sylvie. Look how sick this armor set looks, bro. Look, compare them, bro. See what I mean? It looks so much better than ours, but it's not reforged or enchanted.
As for our last 2 Phrygium ingots, we combined it with the Glacius we made from the early days to make the very best weapon in the entire game.
The Frostfang. So, enemy attacks cannot surpass 40% of your max health, which is going to be huge. So we get damage based on our health percentage, which stacked with Sylvie's armor. If a user is below 50% health, heals them to 70%, then grants a small speed buff. This is what I mean. I love this. The Frostfang. The best sword in the game. Let's put you there. Lovely. Look how cool this looks.
But we had no more Godforged pearls or gems to make this set live up to its potential. And the further we are from spawn, the higher chance mobs have of dropping this stuff. And so using that logic, we were going to go 1,000,000 blocks away. And this all starts with a simple worm. Right, Crimson Mosquito Lava. That's what we need. And then we need to put this into a Caspid. Now trust me, this will all make sense in a minute, because once we found a Caspid, we put the worm in it to get a very important item. That is the craziest achievement I've ever seen. This would summon a boss for us who we would need to defeat to get to that 1,000,000 blocks. Right, now if I'm not mistaken, we've got to throw this into the void. Hopefully that is what we do, otherwise I just wasted that.
Here we go, yes. The void one, where is it? Oh, hello. Oh. Come here. Oh, good lord. Oh, good lord. Where's the worm? Nope. Get lost, get lost. Fine. Rat. It's still alive? It's still alive? I need these. It's still alive. It's duplicating. What on earth is going on? Give me the air. Right. You. Okay. Okay. Okay, buddy. Come here. No idea what's going on. Don't ask what's going on. What on earth has happened? What? And this right here was why we needed that better gear. And all we had to do to get our stuff back was go through a bunch of killer worms. Oh! But we had a plan, because we had a midnight robe that we found in the stronghold, which would make us invisible. We'll take an orb of temporary flight with this, and hopefully we're invisible and we can go past everyone. I'm invisible. Quickly to our stuff, quickly to our stuff. I didn't even get what I needed off this. I need the drop. Okay. Oh, hold on. They're the drops. That's what we need. Right, get me out of here. Get me out of here. And so the end now officially belonged to the Great Worms, but we got all the drops we need to get out of here. Right, we can make the dimensional carver, and if we put it in here... Hopefully that doesn't spawn a boss or anything in our house. Watch it. Watch it. Watch it. Rain of in the moment. There we go. Look at this item. Yo, the dimensional carver. And we were going to build a new mob farm out there, but this time we were using silverfish since they can only drop special loot. But we needed a lot of wood since we couldn't build it out of stone because they'd eat our farm. What the? Why did I think that was some Sylvie set? Lizzie, what are you telling me, bro? Sorry about your tree. And all that was left was to use our pickaxe to mine a portal to go a million blocks away. There we are. Right, now this should TP us a million blocks in this way. Oh, right, look at the wasteland ready just to place it instantly in case something goes wrong. No! For God's sake. Let me do that again. In the ocean? Okay, we're in the ocean. I did not expect to be in the ocean. If you see that, we're minus a million blocks in the middle of the sticks. Listen, they said the further you go from spawn, the better the farm, so yay, listen. I like that. We then made the platform and used the waystone to get home and make a special wand, which makes life a ton easier. And I think if I do this... How cool is that? Oh, beautiful. Oh, this is the best time ever. Is that all my wood? That can't be right. Oh my god, that's why. It's spammed at the bottom. Oh, no, 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 no. For the chest, we put down some obsidian ones since they can store a lot more, and the rest of the build was identical to the Wither Skeleton farm, just with a bit more design. Trust me, the decor is here. You know, you don't see the vision, you just don't have that imagination like I do. And yes, this is me designing a dirt staircase like an idiot, but the main problem with building a farm this high up is the clouds. Okay, we gotta wait for this cloud to like vibe. Right, we gotta be quick with this. So the second it's down, we gotta slap it with the chorus fruit so it does not shred us. There, he's brain dead. Okay, they're brain dead. I'm using upgrades to make this farm run as fast as possible, like using some sugar. Oh, it's maxed. Beautiful. Oh, no, don't drop me in here. This could be very dangerous later on for us. Now we can still make them spawn faster, but we'll get to that later, because right now our farm was coming to life. Level 8,000. Okay. Okay, let's go to the bottom now. How does this... Beautiful. There we go, got forge piles already. And these silverfish were not joking around. I forgot hoppers. Am I a donkey or something? Oh good lord. Now these guys drop special items like Godforged Pearls and Champion Coins because of how far we are. Not to mention the amount of XP. Wait, oh my god, look at the XP we're getting from this. Oh my god. Right, XP should never be an issue. Love that. And honestly, you can get thousands of levels here in seconds. We did use an orb of temporary flight to make a new level for hoppers and chests, and things were going well. Now we need to make a farming weapon. To make up for this amazing farm, we need a great farming weapon. And to make it, we need an enchantment library, which is an incredible item that costs us a fair bit. Oh, I just realized we kind of can't get the obsidian from the end because of a worm outbreak. Yeah, end is close to maintenance. So we mined some where we could, as well as made some hell shelves to create our library. The enchantment library, boom. We got it.
I then did a blaze gateway similar to the ghast one to make a bunch of tome of weaponries, which we can enchant and put in our library.
And now we can pick and choose what we want to get out of here. So we can pick, for example, we'd want looting. We can take looting 4 out.
And the high looting meant we can get more stuff for the silverfish. And that's when I found this item.
We can make this. Right, so look at this. Increase looting level bonus by 2 for every corrupted armor equipped. We can get plus 8 levels of looting wearing this set of armor. And luckily we had all the items already. It's 5 and fermented spider eyes. I think I got it from that stupid trader. He would have thought we came full circle. Right, now we need netherite. Right, corruptorite. Here we go. Corruptorite, 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 corruptorite. If we now enchant this with our book that we just did from all that rerolling, we get looting 4. Plus 2 levels for every piece of armor we have equipped. Means right now, we get looting 8 from our armor alone. Bro, how cool is that? It's on bot armor though.
As well as a certain reforge which is made to farm gems. Oh, there we go. Slain enemies have a 5% chance to be a loot pinata. That means they'll drop so many more items. There we go. And after a few seconds of farming, we went to check the loot. Let's see what kind of loot we're saying. We get some flawless hearty gem. We're going to need that. Another hearty gem. A divine. Hey, oh, already a full row of stuff. Nice, nice, nice. Okay, nothing crazy yet, but honestly, that was just the first wave. Now this armor set does make us a lot weaker because it reduces our health, and that was a fatal mistake we learned the hard way.
You are immortal.
Okay. And whilst it's good in theory, corruptorite is very weak, especially when dealing with mobs so far out. But eventually we managed to get some of the gems we need to increase crit chance like this one. Oh, Gem of the Samurai, that's what we need. We need these ones. Hopefully we can smite these ones down. But the loot pinata reforge was really starting to come in clutch. Oh my god, look at that. That's a loot pinata in live action. What do we get? We got 64 flawed ballast gems, but we can crack these down so easy. And so I spent a few days just farming away, getting a few goldforge pearls. But some of the silverfish were just freezing by spawning on top of the spawner. So I started to build a roof when I ran into our big enemy. Cloud, go away, cloud, go away. Apparently this trapdoor thing helps it. Not too sure if I've done it right, don't think I have, but... Hey, stop with the explosions down there. And that is why I always claim chunks when it comes to farms, because otherwise that explosion would have blown it all up. And with our farm now fixed, we started to loot pinata some gems we actually need. Oh my god, crack gem of the samurai, 12 of them, let's go! But we needed loads more gems, and this farm was way too slow. Now corruptorite was good in theory, but it was too weak to deal with any more silverfish. Which meant we needed better gear. I think it's time to whip out this one. And the first thing to do was grab a few tome of scrappings which dropped from our silverfish, and this would remove all enchants off our dark steel armor, but destroy it in the process. Well, dark steel, we've had a good run, boys. We had a good run. And also do it with our weapon. Goodbye to the sword. The scythe, you were my best friend. Right, now let us trade. Bang, bang, bang. Sylvie's armor set. What a oh wait, give me my frostfang as well. And a frostfang. Now this set was currently weaker than our old dark steel because it had no reforges, which we did on our armor targeting max health stats, and getting a brilliant reforge on the sword, giving both critical stats and the loot pinata. Gives us crit chance, good damage, and the loot pinata 5% chance. Beautiful. I then moved all the enchants over to our gear and tested our damage. Right, 14,000 DPS. This is pathetic. This isn't even like 10% of the way we need to go. Now, our next goal was to get to 1 million damage per second, which seems a long way to go, but all we needed was a little redstone. Redstone, hello. Which once we got, we made into repeaters and comparators to wire up our farm. Okay, redstone comparator. Let's right click this. Redstone controller, redstone controller. Right, level 8,000 silverfish, level 8,000. No, come on, please. This would allow us to switch our spawners on and off easily, and we're going to need this because we're going to be upping the spawn rate like crazy using this. We can make clocks. We need as many of these as we can. So I'm going to shift click, and I have no idea how much this is going to make. Oh, we got 4 stacks of clocks nearly. 1 stack each. Now using clocks on spawners speeds them up like crazy, and made it start to rain silverfish. Look at this art. Look how many are dropping. Yes! Unlimited silverfish! And since we're in Sylvie's armor, these guys weren't killing us, letting us farm tons of gems so quickly. Okay, this is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about. Farming. Is that ghast? No, so many silverfish look like a ghast. Oh my god. And in just 10 minutes, our obsidian chests were almost full.
I'm finding it increasingly hard to manage all this.
But we already discovered the best way to store loot, which is to copy our home storage system, but this time for a farm.
I mean, look how much of this we got. Holy, so if I said to warlord, yes, it could just tell me instead of me looking over it. I got some more highs.
Now the way we're getting the million damage is by gems, which we already had enough of to start putting the best gems in our gear. But this all starts with a gem cutting table.
Bam. The gem cutting table. Use gem dust, rare materials, upgrade gems. This is what we're gonna need.
And the idea here is that we combine low tier gems together to upgrade them from cracked all the way to perfect.
Perfect gem of the samurai, the highest quality gem you can get. So, if we put that on our sword, we get a 20% crit chance, which is going to be huge.
Now, Gem of the Samurais and Gem of the Warlords are what we want the most, because they heavily improve both crit chance and crit damage, which when combined with our skill tree, boosts the gems to be even stronger once in our weapon.
So if I put this on, that's a 40% crit chance. Okay. Gem of the Warlords, we're going to spam these, 20% crit damage. 20% crit damage.
And on the armor, we wanted more Gem of the Warlords for our top set. And for the bottom, we wanted Hearty Jewels to get more max health. And our damage was starting to finally scale.
Oh yes, 50,000, 60,000, 70,000, 80,000. Can we hit 100? 100k damage every second, 120k.
Now we could just sit around and farm perfect gems, but that would not only be really long, but also pretty boring. And so the more enjoyable way would be to take on a Cataclysm gateway, where we can get radiant shards that we can trade in for perfect gems. This gateway works like the Ghast, where it only summons in some of modded Minecraft's hardest bosses, with millions of health, which we could hopefully take. All we had to do was make the gateway, which included buying a few tainted talismans from the shop.
Okay, that's that sort. That's 5 gateways already.
And the only thing needed to make the gateway was some Ignitium, and that is dropped by a boss called Ignis who we had to travel to.
Level 200. Idiot. I'm gonna jinx it. I don't think we die. I feel like we're invincible now.
Now eventually we made it to Ignis, where we could use the burning ashes from the silverfish to summon him in.
Bro? When it didn't want to show him, I can't lie, I thought, yo. And then he got deleted. 12 Ignitium. Right, we just keep farming this. Wait out time with him. Look at that, by the way. Is that... Well, how many health is that? 60... 164... No. Yeah, 164,000. 164,682. Where is he? Thank you, man. Don't do that again.
And so this donkey got farmed, giving us more than enough Ignitium.
Oh, 37. Thanks, that was nice of you. He keeps dropping us his mixtape as well, which I'm not too interested in. Bro, this is sad at this rate. This is so sad. 240k health, goodbye.
We then put this together to make the Cataclysm gateways, which will summon 5 waves of bosses, each with crazy buff stats to try and take us on.
1000% health, 70 armor, 100% attack damage.
Now we had come such a long way from day one, from the lightning incident all the way to now. And although there were still the final 3 bosses after this was a true test to see if we were ready.
Cataclysm gate. Number 1. Let's see. I mean, I don't even know if we could do 1. I'd hope so. Alright, come on in. How much health? Oh my god, is that 4 mil? Is that 4? Oh my god, is that 4 million? I don't even know, I can't tell. It's too fast. Well, look at the stuff he's dropping us as well. Bro, these are considered rare in Minecraft as well, man. I'm gonna make a farm out of these guys. Oh, yes, this radiant sun shard. Huge. We got one. Oh, what's this? End golem, yo. Oh, damn. Okay, come on. Come on, then. I don't like how he's invisible. Come on. Come on. Come on in, boy. Don't stick me in a cobweb ever again, idiot. Come here, boy. Come here, boy. Come here, boy. Come here, dog. Into that. Hello. Oh my god. What just happened to me? Give me those though. Enough for that. I'm not too sure what's happened here. We went from strong to this very quickly. Oh, hello. Oh, the dog. Come here, dog. What? Okay. Dog. Look at this. These are the rarest drops in the game. And I don't need none of them. Ain't your remnant though. I'll take that.
And the last one was a very familiar face.
Oh, Ignis. Hello. Hi. Let me go. Idiot. Okay, he's going vulnerable for a second, and then we will finish him here. Well done. Now defeat the Fell King. We did it.
And we can now get our 2 perfect gems.
We've got 2 of these, which means if we go to the quest, we can submit one, and we can trade it for a perfect gem of our choice without having to do the whole grinding farm thing. I might buy 2 of those. 2 perfect gems to summarize, please, sir. Yep, and another one. At least for me.
And these gems we could put on our rings to get that crit chance even higher.
170. Oh no, it's going up. Still going up. 200k damage DPS.
And we can just keep challenging these gateways on loop, which is actually pretty fun compared to raiding Sylvage.
Eh? Oh, yeah, come on. Wake it. Okay, your breath reeks, boy. Thank you for your cooperation, and goodbye. Look at that. Watch the health bar. Watch the health bar. Bye.
And each time we did it, we get so much stronger, because perfect gems are supposed to have a long grind too. But these gateways are a cheat code.
Oh, he's kind of tanky, this one. Oh, you're kind of tanky, bro. Oh my god, we got loot. We got the loot explosion on him. Oh my god, he dropped so much of his mixtape. Bro, what? The amount of Cataclysm loot that's just laying around right now is disgusting. Bro, like... Yeah, hold on. I take a screenshot. Okay, that's cool. Or a boy. Well done, now defeat the Fell King. Come on, no. Let me take a screenshot of this. Look at all of that Cataclysm loot.
And this literally felt like Christmas, and Gem of the Warlords were our best friend.
Right, we're trading those for guess what gem? You'll never guess. You got it right! Gem of the Warlord, the best gem in the game.
And with that, we actually started to hit our goal of getting that 1 million damage per second record.
Go to the mill, 950k, 960k, 980k, 1 million. 1 million DPS. We can probably go higher if I keep going, but 1 mil DPS.
So with only 1 gate left, look how much easier it was than the first.
Let's see this. 1 million DPS, bro. This is so sad. It's crazy to think CISCO is considered one of the more challenging packs out there. And to be fair, it is in the early to mid game, but once you know what you're doing, just make a silverfish farm. Honestly, make a bloody silverfish farm. Then idiots like this donkey get swiped in a couple hits, and it's just on to business, you know what I mean? It's just business as usual. What the hell is this? That's cool. Wait, he didn't even get to second stage. We critted him so much he didn't make it that far. Come here. Come here. Bro, honestly, this is silly. This is silly. Look, I'm on hard. I'm on hard. Let me prove it. Hard difficulty. I'm on hard, bro.
And I really started to think this was as hard as CISCO gets. And I started talking like I had already beaten the pack.
To defeat a pack in 100 days is hard enough, but to defeat CISCO's, which is considered a harder pack, I mean, bro, I can't lie. This is so good, man.
And spoiler alert, I was completely delusional because the last 3 bosses are on a whole different level and would actually be a proper challenge that we did not expect. But before doing them, I wanted to take out Mini Pekka from the Nether monstrosity and see if we can respawn him a million blocks away with a high level.
Do you spawn at... He does. He spawns at level 8,000. Yo. Oh, what's this? Certification of Taming. Hey, get out of here. Level 8006 Netherite monstrosity. What a demon.
Now, when we moved here, I promised that we would revamp our home, and there was a certain mod I really wanted to explore that we've never done before that would help us do that.
Remember how this looks. This is how this trash home looks. Oh, bro, by day 100, it's not even going to be recognizable, man. We actually live in the hood, bro. We've got markings of a forgotten era and a place full of freaks.
But first, we had to flatten out this whole area, which is a much bigger job than it looks.
Right, listen, it's a work in progress, boys. It's a work in progress, alright? Give me some, like, chill. Oh, look at that terraforming right there. Wow, I'm the best.
And yes, I'm an absolute idiot, but this massive job was gonna be worth it. Because whilst we have the best gear, we can't leave this 100 days with us living in a dump. So we kept going, and had to demolish our very first farm.
You were the OG farm, bro. You were the OG bloody farm. My brother's over here. I don't know why you guys are spawning, but it's time to go. Oh man, it breaks my heart to do this. This place was clutch for us, man.
Now, as good as this place was, it was incredibly ugly and had to go.
Oh, thank you, Creeper. Oh, little rats!
And to help level out this area, we needed another star from our dear friend.
Okay, ready for the one shot, get ready for the one shot, get ready for the one shot. Yeah, look at me, boy. Look at me. Thank you.
Which we used to make an infinity wand, an item which can build a lot more than diamond, which is exactly what we need.
Nice. Okay, we can actually expand our home up. Yes, this is what I mean. We can flatten out the whole area now. Oh god, there's a big wall.
And the reason we need this flat is because we're going to turn this place into an empire. And whilst this was a ton of work, we opened some of the CISCO crates to blow off steam and finish the job.
Watch this. Villager, disappearing trick. No.
But all it takes is one simple misclick for a ton more work with this wand.
There we go, boys. Yes. No! Oh, good lord.
And before we knew it, we had finally flattened out our entire area.
Alright, this looks pretty flat now. Lovely. Now, we can finally start this. Let's move this nether portal as well. Nether portal, goodbye.
Now, the great thing about building in this pack is that we don't need to build ourselves. Instead, it will be done with workers thanks to the mod mine colonies. And we're going to use this supply crate which I found everywhere to start our journey.
Right, switch pack. Now we can choose what kind of empire we want to build. Now we see we can pick like a medieval birch. That is disgusting. We can pick an Incan, a fortress, space wars, all this kind of stuff. Nordic spruce, right, select. Okay. So now we can choose where we want the camp to start. Here. Tick. Bang! We've done it. Okay, this is our Nordic spruce little camp to start. Right, the beginning of our empire. How'd I get in here though?
And inside, we found a build tool with a town hall, which we needed to place down, and we can actually see how it all look once we max out the level.
I mean, that looks epic though, imagine that. Yeah, we're gonna leave it there.
And once we confirmed it, we officially became a colony. Word is out about a newly formed colony. Soon the first settlers will join your colony. Got
Hello, Vida!
What's it today then?
Oh my god, you scared the life out of me. Idiot. We need to build a hut now. Oh my god, this is the space of our colony. Oh, sick!
So whilst I was figuring out how to place down a builder hut, the first night for our people was very rough to say the least.
Colonist was playing with a spider. Oh, good lord. Oh, good lord. No. Okay, guys, I'm very sorry about that. I'm so sorry. Guys, I'm so sorry, so sorry. Okay, just stay alive for a second. Gosh. We're going to love this whole place. This is a good place to be, Ian, Flora. You guys are now the chosen ones.
And once we had that place down, we had to assign a builder and give them the tools to get to work.
God, I can spend 100 days doing this on my own.
Where's the courier?
Please. Nice. I'll leave you to it. Right, she needs spruce. Let's get her going. So we need spruce, we need crafting table, gravel, racks. I think the best thing we can do is find a spruce forest to begin.
And so that's exactly what we did, getting all the resources. But these guys all had one major complaint that needed solving, which was a guard tower to protect them. And given our horror track record that protected them already, I got to work on that. That's what I'm talking about, a little tower here. I like that. We're populating this area. Oh, I named them. Idiot tower. Yeah. But unfortunately, our one and only builder was not only invisible, but also quite slow.
Can I help you?
Yeah. Can you hurry up?
And so the higher dexterity these guys have, the faster they build. So we found ourselves the best guy in the village to take the role.
Wait, your dexterity is 1. His is 4. Low key, he's fire. Okay, higher. Ian is 4 dexterity, man. He's on job. Where's Ian? Ian, you've been hired. Ian?
Great to see you.
Great to see you as well, my friend. Alright, get to work,
Good
boy.
to see you.
Good to see you as well, mate. Get to work right now. Oh, nice, he's building. Yes, let's go. Right, you do that. I'm going to make sure that none of you get off anymore.
I then made another builder's hut so that we could get this place going, and Ian was an absolute machine.
Nice. Another builder's hut. Oh my god, this is coming along nicely. I like this. Oh my god, look, we're actually building an empire. Right, who's here? Manage workers. Who has the most dexterity? 1, you're all useless, a lot of you, but Flora was taking the mick.
And for some reason, these guys didn't think highly of me at all.
You're angry about no guards, you're angry at social factor, and you're angry about unemployment. I've given you...
It was a fine afternoon.
I can pick them up good. And move it, boy.
Now, until these builders finish their hut, they can't work on the guard tower or town hall. But there was one option that we could do in the meantime.
Hire mercenaries. You've encountered some mercenaries near your colony and they offer to help with defending your colony. Okay. Hire. Sure. So they can defend us. Sounds good. Oh, mercenaries. Nice. Not the smartest bunch.
But these freaks had no interest in helping our colony.
What are you two? It's a donkey and the dragon from Shrek. Mercenary just stole rotten flesh from a building. You know what's fine. That's fine. I appreciate the hustle. And then this happened. Oh! Hey! We finished our first art! We should now focus on providing a place to see. A tavern would be safe for all of them. Okay. No. Right, everyone's ready to. Ian?
Good
Mwah.
day to see ya.
Good day to see you as well, man. What a jolly lad. Right, you over here, mate. I'm building the guard tower now.
And our place was really starting to come together when I learned about this scroll that has a really cool feature.
Oh, so I can see, like, from far what I need. Oh, so cool. Let me make another one of those.
And with another builder now doing some work, this place started to grow at a much faster pace.
And look at our colony, man. I mean, we need to get rid of that at some point. But look at our colony. It's coming together. We built this from scratch. Ian?
You are so wise, my friend.
Oh, I like him. I like him. He compliments me. Yes, yes, I am. Thank you.
So I got a third builder and our guard tower was finally completed. All we needed was to give our first soldier a stone sword.
Okay, here you go, mate. I love you. How many stone swords do we have? From that wither farm. I knew stone swords would come in handy. I knew it. I had no idea. I had absolutely zero idea.
And I gotta say that mine colonies might be one of the most unique mods out there.
Ian?
Yeah,
you go, mate.
nah, I can't work like that.
Okay, I understand, sir. I understand. Just remain calm. Remember, you're the #1 employee. Right, we've got a guard tower now. Cool. Oh, we put on patrol.
Which meant it was time to get rid of a certain individual.
Okay, where's that merchant? Where is he?
You.
Sorry, mate, that guy was thieving a bit too much. We've got a guard now anyway, so we should be fine.
And since this mod has so many different features and workers, you can easily get a bit overwhelmed with stuff to do if you don't get on top of it.
Laura is good, Ian is screwed, and Lauren doesn't know what her own name is. Spruce collection time. Spruce collection, spruce collection, spruce collection. Hey guys, I'm trying to grow my village.
First village, what?
Find a village. I've found many villages.
And one after one, these guys started to finish their builds.
Hey, Flora's done. Let's go.
Meaning we can start work on expanding our colony by building homes for these guys to live in. And at night, we just hope that no zombie made it to them.
No one died, no one died, no one died. Yes, no one died. Right, back to work, idiots.
And with Ian working away at the town hall, I felt it was very fitting to name and award each of our workers with their own titles.
Flora, I'm gonna say you're on job, you know? Flora is on job. So this is the on job station. Ian is the goat. He's literally building everything single-handedly, so the goat himself. This donkey, it can be called donkey. Look at the pace of this. Yeah, donkey. Alright, Lauren, you might be the slowest human on the planet, bro. How are you still on the builder's hut? Come on. Almost there. Go on. Done! No, no, it's alright.
And with this bot still going, we finished our first residence for these guys to live.
Build more houses to get more settlers. Right, we need to build some more houses. Let's get some more residence things going.
But we still had 3 major bosses to fight, and not much time left to work on this place.
People like Donkey can contribute to the society.
And so if you guys want to see a 200 days where we complete this mod and level up our world to the next difficulty with some crazier bosses, let me know. For now, I decided to free up our villagers since we wouldn't need them anymore.
The early days. Welcome, first time you've been freed, boys.
And tried to move our dragon egg, which didn't go too well.
Oh, that was glitched. No, no, please. I'm trying to move this one. Okay, I don't know what this means for us. I'm a bit scared that's what I've done.
And I wanted to make this place look as best as possible before we went off to fight. But these workers had every excuse not to. I don't like staying out in the rain, my clothes are gonna get wet.
Honestly, we can expand this with barracks and military and all of that later. Nah, I'm proud of this. I'm proud of it. It's not the most impressive thing, I will admit. But it's getting there.
I also built a portal to the Aether, which we will speedrun as a warm-up before placing some diamond blocks down for decor. And we were about to get a massive population boost because of a certain egg.
Hey, buddy. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay. I don't have words. I don't have words as to what's going on right now. I was trying to move this damn egg, and it just started spawning more in. Okay, hey, buddy. No, let's get you out of that wall. Come on, let's get you out of that wall. Oh, no, I didn't mean to hit you. I'm sorry. Oh, no. He's a goner. Oh, that's morbid. Now, we only got a couple days left. Before we do CISCO, we can't really do much else to do with this whole, you know, building arc. So I'm thinking we might as well finish the entire Aether within 10 minutes. Okay. Right, well, I'm proud of this, man. I'm proud of this. Not only do we have some new homes, houses, and people, but we got Ian. Ian, I love him. And so it was time to wipe the Aether quickly before going for the big three. And the first up to go was this dungeon, which had an absolute freak in it. Hey, broken pixel. Oh, that's why it's broken. Okay. Where is the queen? I wonder how this fight is gonna go. And this place was a maze, but eventually we found her. Oh, finally. Oh my god. Alright, queen. What can you tell me about this place? I don't care. Fight me. Yes. Oh, wait. It was one hit. Fez. Oh my god. Lupinata it. Lupinata the boss. And the second boss we found not too far away. And he was the definition of a keyboard warrior. You are certainly a brave soul to have entered this chamber. Begone human, you serve no... The disrespect. I mean, honestly, like, who do you think you are? Perhaps you are ignorant. Do you wish to know who I am? Not particularly. I am a sun spirit, blah, blah, blah. Here's a golden sword for you, man. Oh, here we go. Right. We need to wait for it to go icy. An icy hit. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, good lord. That is the boss of the Aether. Yep, so we cooked another dimension and got a really cool drop. Right, we do have this, though, which is so cool. It can change from day to night to day. So, if I take this back to the boys, they never stop working. Hey, is it night? Look. They're not building because it's night, bro. Oh my good lord. Oh my good lord, what's going on? No. Careful. Careful, careful, careful. What on earth just happened? The sun spirit has no... Oh wait, what? What a useless block. Oh god, okay. But with day 100 just around the corner, it was finally time to get everything we need to challenge the final bosses. We can buy this. Powerful artifacts to summon and challenge CISCO. Let's buy that. We also want this. A powerful crystal podium used to summon the Fell King. And then we want this one, Talisman of Betrayal. A powerful artifact used to summon and challenge the CISCO. These are the 3 final bosses. Right. I think in order, I think it goes CISCO, the Fell King, and then Descended CISCO. But we also needed this podium, which costs a ton of netherite. Way more than we had in our storage system. We have some nether blocks. Okay, that's fine, because we are kind of a tank right now. And so I panicked trying to find nether monuments, until I remembered we had a literal silverfish farm that had everything. Oh my god, never mind. Never mind. Oh my god, bro. I started panicking. I completely forgot about this. Yep, thank you. And we now had everything we needed to make the final item. The Podium of Purgatory. Right, all of it comes down to this. The million damage. All of it comes down to today. Day 100. And so finding a bit of flat land, it was time. Right, the plains. Let us start with CISCO. CISCO lighten. Come on. Come on. Come on. Okay. There's a lot of them. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on. Come on. Okay. Low key, he scared me a bit. Oh my god, hello. 29 attack damage. This is good. But I think for our build, the Frostfang is better. Next up, the Fell King, which I think... Hey, buddy. And bang. Is it? Oh! Okay, relax. Relax. Oh my god. Oh. Well, I think I know how this is gonna go. So, I mean, all things considered, I think it's safe to say we know where this fight is gonna go. But I just want to say, I'm so glad. From getting smited on a ship to getting chasing gas for 10 days, we made it. And someone's needing something. But screw that guy. Because it's time to end this all here. The Talisman of Betrayal, Descended CISCO, the strongest boss, I'm pretty sure, in the game. One hit, let's try. Descended CISCO. Oh, I lost 2 hearts already. Oh my god, I'm about to die. Oh! What happened? Now you guys are probably wondering what on earth happened. So I killed him, but after he died, he killed me. Which still doesn't make much sense, but the more devastating fact is that when I went back for my gear, it was all gone. And the game wanted to make fun of that. The centerpiece. I don't care about that. So there is currently a glitch in the pack, which makes it so that if you die to Descended CISCO, you lose all your gear. But you keep all your accessories.
And honestly, that sucks, but it does make the potential for a 200 days even more possible, since we now had a goal.
Well, GG. GG, man. GG. I guess it's day 100, so although we lost some stuff, I'm taking it as a dub. If we just had some stupid non-glitch, if we had a totem with us, we would have been fine. Oh, screw it, man. What an ending. How much damage do we do now, man? Back from 1 million to... well, just 1,000 still. Wild dickers. Oh, man. GG, bro. GG.
And what a story this pack has been, and I hope you guys all enjoyed watching this as much as I did playing it. Thank you again to War Thunder for sponsoring today's video, and remember to use my links below to play War Thunder for free, and get the new and massive bonus pack that's available for all new and returning players who haven't played in the last 6 months on PC and console, including premium vehicles, 100,000 silver lions, and some unique skins. It's only available for a limited time, so don't miss out.